All right, round two. Learning from my mistakes, noticing that my diagonals were just a little bit off. So what I'm going to do is two things. I'm going to be a little more careful, and I'm also going to think about the scale of what I'm drawing. You know, it's if you draw just one huge building relative to the size of your page, you might not have a great time. And I am going to do something kind of interesting. I'm going to draw this floaty boy shape over here. And in a second, I'll tell you why I did that. Some of you probably already know. Alright, spoiler alert. I did this so that I could give the illusion of there being a street. So I'm tilting the camera angle. I'm actually not changing the angle, I'm changing the camera level. I'm bringing it down a little lower. Alright. And we're not drawing through just yet, okay? It's, you know, we're allowed to bend the rules here just a little because I think that it just might be an information overload if we draw through all these buildings. A little bit of overlap there, why not? But we're still using the HVD process. Just so you're aware, having a few buildings on the ground is actually a little bit harder than it may initially appear. So if having a building on the ground is difficult for you, that's okay, you'll get there. And you'll notice that I'm kind of, okay, I'm no longer drawing the face and then I'm actually drawing like a composition of cubes. And because my mastery of the content is just a little further along than probably the average middle school student, you know, I'm able to do a little bit more. But the thing is, if you can't draw boxes in the way I'm doing it, go back to this one where you work on one face at a time. It's tricky. And the thing is that it's beautiful that there's so many different ability levels in the same class. Like if I was given the option to like separate you guys by ability level, I probably would not take it. I would say no, that's not how art's supposed to work. All right, so I'm gonna work until I'm at the top of the page. When in doubt, I will start with just drawing a square shape. Oof, I should have worked harder on that line. That was a bad one. And, you know, I'm just managing that principle of overlap, where if, you know, one object blocks the view of another, the way the brain rationalizes it is it's behind it. So, there we go. We got our own little, like, steel city here. And then once again, I'm going to pick one building, or this time maybe you can be a real estate developer and pick a set of buildings. And I'm going to draw through those buildings, and then after I draw through them, I am going to go back in and add some, oh, my favorite song came on, you know, some trim, some detail, while still preserving historic integrity. So that's one. Maybe this one could go a little taller. So in this case, I'm building on. Let's put like a right there. It's a little sketchy, but we'll take it. It's a warm-up. And maybe over here I subtract a little bit. Notice how the angles turn. There we go. So that's one, and then let's go crazy on this one over here. Just draw through it, find the base, drop that center all the way down to here. We're going for it. Ellipse. Okay, we got the ellipse. There we go. So those are two buildings I changed. That's all I want you to do. We're gonna I want you to rep this 2 more times here and here, however you please. If you'd like to, you could do a vehicle or something. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip my page and I'm gonna get going on my big composition so you guys can learn from that.